Hello and welcome. I am Brett GP once again talking about my awesome health journey. Number one, thank you for everyone with their comments and their likes and everything. That's awesome. In fact, this is one of the reasons why I like comments because of a conversation I had on my last video with, I won't mention his name because I just forgot it because I have a bad memory. I probably should have looked it up. But I'm doing these on the fly, so this is what happens. What am I going to do? Pause it, look it up, and then say it? That takes time. Anyway, one thing I'm talking about is willpower and discipline. One of my goals since I've started this journey is to eliminate the use of willpower and discipline. One thing I've learned in my personal health journey and on just self help journey and reading a bunch of people, Brian Tracy, Stephen Covey, and all them people, but that willpower is a very finite resource. And that every time you use willpower or even discipline, you are depleting yourself of mental energy. And the more you use it, the more you lose. In fact, every time you make a decision in your day, your willpower kind of decreases and it becomes harder and harder and harder. And it's just also not very fun. When I want to live my life with maximum enjoyment, I don't want to think about something negative. So I have the willpower, discipline to do something, right? Uh, I mean, I'm not saying that entirely. Like, for instance, when I'm budgeting, I look at my budget and I think to myself, I want to stay on budget. And yeah, that's kind of negative in a sense because it's more fun to spend freely. Or, however, if I think about it into even the short term, if I am spending more money than I have, am I really enjoying that spending as much? And if I get on top of things, spending that extra $20 to $30 on this item will be more fun if I have that $20 to $30 on the item and I don't feel like I have to take away from something else that I want to buy or make that type of decision. And the same thing about eating. I don't want to think to myself, oh my God, I feel fat. Oh my God, I don't like being obese. I don't like my knee pain, so I better not eat that. That's not fun. That's not how I want to live the rest of my life, thinking about bad things about me, shaming me, so that I make the right choice. And before, when I dieted, that's what I had to do. I had to think about, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels or all those things. I had to do all those things to berate myself. And wow, I got bad self image and bad self esteem about my fat ass body. Who'd have thought that I keep on thinking about how fat and out of shape I am so I don't eat that cake and just keep on thinking about like what a big piece of shit I am so I don't eat that cake, that eventually I just feel like a big piece of shit. Weird how that happens, right? I don't want that. I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy myself. I mean, I have to think to myself, yes, I want to lose weight. That's something that's there, and I can't lie to myself and say, I never want to lose weight. But at the same time, I have to be fine with where I'm at and think to myself that if I stay this way for the rest of my life, but I'm healthier, but I can move better, and I just have more energy, and I can keep my house clean, and I can go out for a walk anytime I want. I can do all those things. I mean, what would I rather have? Would I rather be skinny and not be able to do those things, or fat and be able to do those things? And to be honest, I'd rather be fat and be able to do the things I need to do. So it's really not the fatness or the obesity that's the problem. That's more like outside shame and my personal shame on my body that's keeping me. But it's the things that I want to do, the things that bring me joy, and the fact that I can, go out and go to a fair and just enjoy myself. That's what I want. That's why I exercise. I want to live longer. I want to have better blood pressure. I want to have good blood work when I go to the hospital. That's why I eat well. Not to berate myself, but because I'm going for something instead of kind of against something. But at the same time, I don't want to berate myself, basically. I don't want to think that. I don't want to rely on discipline. I don't want to rely on willpower. I want to rely on me making my best choice and that allow myself to make that choice more than the choice that doesn't serve my goals. For instance, if I do decide to eat that cake and I just eat it and I feel lethargic. I don't think to myself, how can you do that to yourself? No, I think to myself, that's fine that you did that. Did you enjoy it? Well, you probably, then I think to myself, generally speaking, I enjoyed some of it, but after a point, there was a time I didn't enjoy it. Do you enjoy this feeling right now? No, I feel kind of lethargic. I feel like I feel blood sugary. I don't feel good. My body doesn't feel good. That wasn't a perfectly enjoyable experience. Well, what decision can we make next time? Well, next time we can eat some of that cake and enjoy it for what it is. But once you're satisfied with the craving of that cake, well, we can put the rest in the freezer and then we'll have more cake for tomorrow. And we'll have, yay, more cake. Instead of being out of cake, I can have my cake and eat it too. Eh? You know, so that's kind of what I'm working on. And it's a work in progress. And it's probably going to be a work in progress my entire life. Just thinking to myself, what can I do at this moment to make the best decision for the goals that I have? And if I don't make the best decision, how can I make a better decision later? And don't, and never shame me, never blame me if if I eat 8 pieces of Popeye's chicken because I feel bad about my breakup or something, which I haven't done. Um, it's okay. I needed that at that moment, and next time we can make a better decision. And that's helped a lot. Just that process of just working on, I'm going to make a better decision. That wasn't the best decision. Next time I'll make a better one. And I can tell you for myself, I've started making better and better decisions. I have felt sad in the last couple weeks, especially on Monday. I made a big decision with my ex, and ever since then, I have felt very bad. But I haven't gone to food. And there have been times I've wanted to go to food. But I asked myself, what would be the best decision for my budget? What would be the best decision for my body? And I'm like, all right, I would feel better overall if I made the dinner that I planned instead of ordering an expensive meal from DoorDash because I just don't feel like I cook. And then I cook. It's that simple. And sometimes I'll order DoorDash. And then that's fine too. But it's more times I choose to eat that meal that I decided, the better I'll be in the long term. And the easier this will be. Because at no point do I tell myself I'm a piece of shit. I keep on just telling myself I love myself and continue to move forward. And that is why I am working towards, forgetting about willpower, forgetting about discipline, and just moving forward. So thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. I love you.